the second most consumed beverage on the planet. Second most, right behind water. And you have to have water, right, to make your coffee. And so if you understand that this company has positioned itself in the coffee industry with some of the best tasting coffee, some of the healthiest coffee, each packet having 100 milligrams of canoderm in it. Guys, they're capitalizing on that industry. And at the same time, they're able to attract people that are interested in nutrition. You know, our NutriBurst product, 72 minerals, guys. In fact, just 1 tablespoon with a NutriBurst is equivalent to literally eating 10 salads. So, guys, just kind of factor in. Now we're attracting the people that are into nutrition. And then you think about the Tachui. You know, you got a lot of people out there that are weightlifters. Tachui, 100% pure spirulina powder. Absolutely phenomenal when it comes to getting protein in a capsule. Absolutely just incredible. And then you have your Gano and your Chaga. And when you go do research on those, just Google the word Gano and Chaga. And when you see the different benefits, it's phenomenal. Now, we always give a blanket statement saying that none of the products, as amazing as they are with Total Life Changes, none of the products are designed to diagnose, treat, cure, heal, or prevent any disease. They don't mitigate any disease. And the income that you're hearing that people are making in this company is absolutely phenomenal. Guys, we'll tell you that some of the income that you hear, they're not typical because your income depends on what you do. But I will tell you this. When it comes to the products and the compensation plan, no wonder Total Life Changes is the second fastest growing company right now in the world. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at all the different industries, even when it comes to energy, you know, how many people out there on energy drinks and different things of that nature that are not healthy for you. Those things can kill you. This company has an NRG, a product that not only gives you smooth energy, but it also has a property in it that makes you happy. It makes you feel good. It puts you in a better mood. So you want to talk about different products that are absolutely phenomenal. When it comes to weight loss, we know the amazing IOXO tea, which really isn't a weight loss tea, but people are using it simply because it has 9 powerful herbs and ingredients in it that literally, ladies and gentlemen, people are losing as much as a half a pound to a pound a day. It's flushing out the toxins, getting rid of the parasites. It's phenomenal, along with the HCG drops. And I can go on and on. I'm not going to talk about each product line because they have a lot of them. You know, they have products for intimacy that are absolutely phenomenal, the Strike Up and the Love. And they have the skincare products. So bottom line is what I want to get across to you today is that we're all sitting at an advantageous point with Total Life Changes. We've got a company with stability behind it, yet a company that's surging in growth. And because of, as we said, the slogans, who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Guys, just think about that for a moment. You can ask that question, and that question has been asked to a lot of people. And everybody either says, I do, or they know 10 or 20 people that want to do that. And think about it, drinking tea and being able to do that, a delicious tea. And by the way, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but there's a lot of recipes out there right now for the IOXO tea. You can mix in different fruits and vegetables that make the tea taste absolutely amazing. You know, go do some research out there, and I promise you guys, you'll never drink your IOXO tea the same. You'll always add additional things to it, and kids love the taste of it. You know, as you start to put the fruits and vegetables in there, it's amazing. And then we had another Money Blueprint question that's just come out right now with this incredible product called NVIDIA. You remember last year the company did $100 million in sales in 2015. Here it is 2016, guys, they're projected to do over $500 million to $1 billion in sales because for the first time they've come up with a new product that is dealing with skincare. Now, you're hearing a person that cared nothing at all about skincare. I wasn't a skincare person. But when I tried the NVIDIA and I saw the difference in my face in 7 to 14 days, I saw the difference in my wife's face in less than 21 days. It is absolutely amazing what this product is doing. I was on Facebook the other day and I was chatting with another lady, and she said, you know, how do you like the NVIDIA? And I said, I absolutely love it. And I said, have you heard of any other testimonies from anybody else that has tried the NVIDIA? She said, every person I've talked to that tried it, they've got amazing stories. They've got amazing testimonies. They see a huge difference. And you know, guys, that warmed my heart because I know a lot of you have ordered the NVIDIA. You cannot believe what the product is doing And I can't wait to see your before and after pictures. And remember, guys, we tell everybody, people are used to taking selfies like this lady here. And she said, she told her husband, she says, there's nothing wrong with my skin. And it's not, but she said, my skin is perfect. And then when she took her before picture, but she did it about 5 inches away, it revealed something totally different. Uneven skin. She saw the fine bumps on her forehead like she never saw before. And now she's begging for the NVIDIA product. She can't wait to get the NVIDIA product. In fact, she made a statement to her husband that she gets upset every time she goes to the mailbox. She was looking for NVIDIA to be in there. Well, now the good news is NVIDIA is shipping out from corporate on Friday. So she's going to be a very, very happy camper. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when you take a close-up of your skin, it's going to reveal to you that your skin literally wants NVIDIA. It needs NVIDIA because NVIDIA is a live protein that's put into a serum. It's grown in a laboratory. It's not mixed in a jar or a vat. And it literally goes into your skin and it wakes up your stem cells. And that's the reason why people are getting phenomenal results like you see here with the picture. Just in 21 days, there's no camera trickery used here. There's no difference in lighting, even though it looks different. But what happened is the NVIDIA, when the lady used the NVIDIA serum, and this happens to be my wife's picture that we're looking here, she had uneven skin. She's always had the uneven skin, but once she tried the NVIDIA, it totally brought out the melanin in her skin and gave her a much more beautiful tone. In fact, when we looked at the picture, we saw several different things that the NVIDIA did that we didn't even pick up at first. We saw in the nose area how there was a larger difference there in the nose area. If you guys are looking here at the online webinar, look at the difference in the nose area here as compared to there. You see you don't have as much spacing. The swelling in that area went down. Even, ladies and gentlemen, when you look around the eye area, you see the puffiness here right underneath the eye? Look at the difference here on the day 21. It's just amazing. And around the ear area, we see how this is darker here, and you see how you have a much more pronounced age spot right here, or darker blemish if you want to call it. But look here, and it's not there. You see how that just totally faded away. Guys, that's what we're talking about. This product is absolutely phenomenal. And the reason why it works is because it gives your skin firmer, it makes your skin smoother, and it literally brings out the beauty of your skin. It's a patented developmental process, absolutely phenomenal. We can't go on to say enough about the NVIDIA. And, we teach people. You have a money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose with NVIDIA. And, guys, the beauty of this product is that people are looking 10 years younger in less than 10 days. We're teaching people the snap presentation, what you can say to people. For instance, when you ask people, who do you know that wants to have better-looking skin and look 10 years younger in less than 7 to 14 days? People are saying, I do. My friend does. J.B. Moore and his wife, Lorraine, it's amazing. They were in a restaurant, and they went over and they asked a group of ladies that. And the ladies that they started out with, I think it was around maybe 4 or 5 ladies, they ended up, ladies and gentlemen, with almost 12 people that had surrounded them looking at the before and after pictures of people that had tried NVIDIA. So it's amazing. Every last one of them said, I want the product. And with amazing results like you see here on the 60-year-old lady in front of you, it's no wonder, ladies and gentlemen, this is happening. So bottom line is we're sharing with people a way that they can get their NVIDIA. And what that means is this. And I want you guys to understand how powerful this is. Imagine if you can take a product, and the product that you're taking, ladies and gentlemen, the product that you're on, if you can get it for free every single month, that's the power of NVIDIA. Because the cost is $149, but as you start to share your before and after pictures, just 3 customers, you're going to make $50 per customer. Guys, guess what? You're going to have your product paid for. Why? Because you'll make $150 in commission. See, what they're doing here is simple. In fact, when I was talking to Dave's wife the other day, you guys are going to hear from him on Thursday, but Dave said his wife was talking about another company, another product, and it just so happened with that company's product, the people that were in it were just selling enough products so that they can get their product for free. And his wife, who doesn't want to, who doesn't do anything with network marketing, she said, that's brilliant. That a person could get their product for free if they just share the product with other people. And because of the compensation plan, guys, this compensation plan is so phenomenal. We call it the 50-50-50 comp plan because you earn 50% commission on your customer purchases volume. That means if a customer purchases $100 in volume, you make $50. That's how the video works. If a person, ladies and gentlemen, wants to join you in the business, the company pays you 50%. So whatever their order is, you get 50% commission of the volume of that fast start. So if somebody purchases a $1,500 volume package, you make $750. If they purchase a $100 volume package, you'll make $50. It's a totally incredibly fair compensation plan. And then what happens is people go out and start sharing the idea of the different incredible products and just sharing it with a few customers so that they can get their product for free. You're basically building what we call two teams. It's what we call being binary qualified. You share it with two people. You'll have one person you'll tell the computer to put on your left team. The other person the computer puts on your right team. And guess what? As they start to organically grow their group and tell people about the incredible products, you'll notice that the numbers can start to grow. And you can earn, ladies and gentlemen, literally from this binary compensation plan up to $20,000 a week. And imagine, what that means literally is this. You know, a lot of times people look at the big numbers and say, man, I can't imagine earning $20,000 a week. Well, let me ask you something. If you had 10 people on your team, 10 people on your left team, 10 people on your right team, and they were doing nothing but getting a video themselves and just sharing it with 3 customers, and we're just using the product and video. You can use this with any of the products. Basically, with that volume package, you know that with 10 people, not only would you be getting your product for free, but you'd be making about $175 a month. Well, you only shared this with 2 people, but they shared it with the rest. What happens when your groups grow to, let's say, 100 people? Now you're earning up to $3,000 a month. What happens when 1,000 people show up on both teams? Just with the NVIDIA product alone, and everybody having the mental mindset, I'm just going to share this with 3 customers, my before and after pictures, so I can get my product for free. Do you realize you could be making up to $35,000 a month? Guys, I can go a lot further than this, but I won't, because sometimes if you have never made $35,000 a month, it's hard to imagine that. But here's what I want you to imagine. 50% check matches. Everyone that you talk to about this business, no matter what product they're on, no matter what product their teams are on, no matter how many people they share this with, whatever they earn in their binary or their dual team check, you earn a 50% check match of not only what they make, but everyone that they personally share this with, you can earn up to a 50% check match of what they make. Guys, this company is so powerful, they even pay a $1,500 a month lifestyle bonus. Here's what I want you to think about today. The reason why this works so well is this. Every single person, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to back this up here for a second because I want you to really get the point of this. Every single person that literally comes into this company that tries the product, whether they're a customer or whether they're a person looking to earn income, they're amazed not only with the opportunity, but they're really amazed at the instant gratification products. And so if you're invited to this call for the first time today, you're coming in the company and hearing about it at the perfect time. Why? If you're interested in NVIDIA, that starts to ship out on Friday. If you're interested in all the other products that we have, they're available right now. You can either get with the person that invited you to the call, be their customer, try the products, be amazed by them. Or you can join the business. We have packages that start at $100, and the packages go all the way up, ladies and gentlemen, to $1,500. Now, the packages are nothing more than the amount of product that you're getting. So the more product that you have, the more product you'll be able to share with other people. You'll be able to retail. You know, we have people in the business right now, you know, making thousands of dollars every single week just retailing the product online. It's phenomenal what's going on. We've had so many people that have come up and said, listen, we were close to this, and we were close to bankruptcy, and we were close to being put out, or whatever their situation may have been. They got into the company, started selling and giving people instant gratification products that they wanted, and it changed their life. The reason why I'm saying that is because it happened to me. When we joined the company back in December of 2014, my wife and I, we were in a very, very bad situation financially. We were days away from being put out of our home. And not only was the situation so bad, and I still think about that today. I still remember being on my knees, and I said, God, please, I just want to be able to take care of my family. And guys, I want to tell you, if you don't know what it's like being on your knees and not knowing a way out, having the pressure hitting you so hard that you wake up in the middle of the night, and it's like this, you wake up in a panic mode because you know where your finances are, and you know what's coming, and you can't do anything at all about it. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, tossing and turning? I can't tell you how many nights I got out of the bed and I walked into the kitchen and I just sat down at the table and I hung my head, just put it on the table, just put it down. I'm frustrated. I'm panicking. I don't know a way out. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it's so amazing. I received a phone call from a gentleman telling me about total life changes. And I said, the name sounds great. I need a total life change. But how good are the products? And when he started explaining to me that these products were not only phenomenal, but they were instant gratification products, ladies and gentlemen, I started doing research. I started checking. I kept seeing before and after pictures of people losing weight, people talking about this amazing tea. And so I met with the gentleman right here at Starbucks. I still remember the day. I remember when I walked in Starbucks and I wanted to try to hold my chin up because I didn't want to let him know that I was broker than broke. I didn't want to let him know that, hey, I'm about to be put out of my place of residence. And so I'm walking in there trying to save face. And the gentleman said, listen, I'm going to give you these products here. He said, you can join the company. You can get started. And he said, people in this company are making incredible amounts of income. And so right away, I said, listen, okay, I need to join. So I joined. And then he opened up and showed me his back office. And ladies and gentlemen, when this gentleman showed me his back office, I saw $7,000 for the week. That was his check. Now, what made this so different is that this gentleman years ago was in my downline. He didn't know anything about network marketing when he was in my downline. And yet now I'm sitting here joining him, and it's full 360-degree experience. That gentleman now, his income is over $50,000 a week in the company. Again, his results are not typical. I'm not saying you're going to make that. I'm not saying I'm going to make that. Guys, but again, our income is phenomenal. But we went from broke to making over $500,000 in 2015. Again, my results are not typical. I am just letting you know you can go from broke to broke. But what was really interesting about him is that even though years ago he was in a similar position as I was, and he got involved in that company, he was broker than broke, but you know what? He kept growing. He did some things that I'm going to talk about in our training for a second. After this call here, I'm going to talk about the training just for about 10 minutes. But it blows my mind where I see where he's at now and where I was mentally that prevented me from being where he is at right now. And I'm going to share it with you guys because it's going to be some heavy, heavy stuff. So you want to write things down and take notes. But my whole reason for sharing that story with you is it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen, where you are now. The only thing that matters is getting started, getting positioned, working at a plan to get you where you need to be. See, network marketers, most of them plan 90 days out, and that's it. They have a vision, can't go any further than 90 days out. Successful people, they plan 5 to 10 years out. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, here's a guy 2 years ago or a year and a half ago when I got started, he was only at $7,000 a week. Now he's at over $50,000 a week. Where do you think he's going to be 5 years out? Where do you think I'm going to be 5 years out? But more importantly, where do you want to be 5 years out? What kind of residual income can you see yourself making with a company that has phenomenal instant gratification products? Products that people want, products that people feel, and products that people will continue to buy. I implore you, ladies and gentlemen, get back in touch with the person that invited you on this call. Let them share with you the power of total life changes. We appreciate each and every one of you getting on the call. We're going to spend about the next 7 minutes to 10 minutes on some important training. And again, if you're a guest, again, thank you. If you want to stick around for the training, you're more than welcome. Well, guys, here's what's about to happen. Because of the launch of NVIDIA coming out on Friday, a lot of people, guys, have developed their game plan. A lot of people are putting money into advertisement because the product gets such a phenomenal result in 7 to 14 days. Everybody has skin. What makes NVIDIA so powerful? Well, guys, think about it. Even as powerful as our tea is and the other products that we have, the tea requires that you have to make the tea. It requires that you have to brew it a certain time period. It's got to sit for a certain amount of time. And then you've got to consume it. It involves work. You want to know what's so unique about the NVIDIA product? Everybody washes their face in the morning, and right after washing your face, you simply rub the NVIDIA on. That's it. It's simple. Doesn't require any work. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, when people take their before picture and then 7 days or 14 days after they see the difference, now it's very easy because they took the picture on their cell phone and they took it like 5 inches. Remember, 5 inches, do your selfie 5 inches away from the face. No makeup for you ladies. Guys, we don't wear makeup, so we just get up and we'll take the picture in the morning. But when you take your picture on day 14, you know, the close-up picture is going to reveal to you so many things about your skin that you didn't notice before. And when you start to see the difference, you see the melanin coming back. You see the skin getting firmer. You see it softer yet tighter. What you're going to notice, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be easy to do your before and afters. In other words, show people your before and after pictures. Guess what's going to happen? Same thing that happened to JB and his wife. Not only the people that you're showing them, but other people are going to gather around and say, oh, my goodness, you got to be kidding me. And then as you start to share with them other people's before and afters along with yours, the next words that come out of their mouth is, I want it. How much is it? You see how I'm saying how easy it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen, to get your 3 customers? You know, we had 3 customers in one day, guys, in the matter of less than a half hour. JB and his wife had 12 potential customers, guys, in less than a half hour. So sharing with 3 and getting yours free, that's simple. That's not going to be difficult at all. But here's what you have to realize. The power of what's about to happen is that the more that you share this with people, it's just mathematical. See, in network marketing, it's psychological and it's mathematical. The psychological part, 80% of it's psychological, because people buy results. That's it. They don't want to be sold something. They don't want you to try to convince them of something. People buy results. When you have phenomenal results, like you see here on the online webinar, people buy results. You're showing them before and afters of yourself and other people. They're going to want to buy results. This is going to cause a chain reaction because some of those customers, they're going to want to be in your business. They're going to want to be able to, they're going to show their before and afters to their friends anyway, and either they're going to come to your website and purchase the product, which means you're going to keep making $50 every time they buy NVIDIA, or it's not just NVIDIA. We highly recommend that people get the EU oil because that is a moisturizer for the skin, and it does so much more. We also recommend that people be on the tea because when you're talking about your skin holds a lot of toxins. So when you're on the tea causes your body to release the toxins. So it's all about a complete system for the skin. The other thing that you have to remember that's in your favor is that out of all the network marketing industries of MLM, the skin care companies are the ones that make the most money. Period. Hands down. Has always been, will always be. Why? Because every person you know on this planet has skin, and they want better looking skin. So here's what you have to realize. The average people in network marketing, please write this down, they plan only 30 to 90 days out. Imagine you thinking and acting like a successful person, and you start to plan how big you want your organization to be the next 5 to 10 years out. You start to plan accordingly with your marketing campaigns of what you're going to do with the NVIDIA and the tea and all the other products that we have that are absolutely phenomenal, even the new products that are coming out, when you start to plan your vision of where you're going to be 5 to 10 years out, like Johnny did. When I was with Johnny, he was only making $7,000 that week, and that week was the first week he hit $7,000. The previous week, it was only $2,000 or $3,000. But look what has happened since then. Now, I'll tell you, Johnny did something that was absolutely phenomenal, guys, and this is a golden nugget that I have missed all of my life. I've always liked to be transparent, even though I've been successful in a lot of companies. Every company I join, I always say, oh, my goodness, this is it. This is home. I'm going to build this company. And then whatever may happen, whether I lose interest, whether the company changes the comp plan, whether they go out of business, whatever the case may be, I remember a gentleman that told me a long time ago, when I first got started in network marketing with a company called TLC Randy, and I was excited because I had become an executive director in that company faster than anyone else in Ohio. And I was like, wow, I can't believe it. I'm executive director. I'm making money. I'm feeling good. You know, everybody uses the phone because it was a telecommunications company. And the gentleman told me, he says, Randy, let me tell you something. He said, I've been doing networking for a long time. He said, the gold mine that you have is not the company that you're in right now, not the amount of money that you're making. Your gold mine, please write this down. It's your contact list. It's the contact list. And he said, I'm telling you the best thing you can do is get you a book, and every time you meet someone, you write down their name, you write down how you know them, what you know about them, and their phone number and email address, and have that there. And I'm thinking, what does this old guy know? I'm an executive director. I'm in sales communications. I'm not worried. And I just kept on, and I ignored him. Well, guys, you know, fast forward, because I've been in several different companies. Either something happened, Excel got sold to a Canadian firm. You know, I was in a couple other energy companies, and then all of a sudden they said you can't get customers anymore in your particular, city or state that you live in because we're not deregulated in that state. So different things happen. For whatever reason, when things happen, I kept starting over with new people because I did not build a contact list, and it made it more difficult. Fast forward to Johnny Green, who is in my downline in another company, just learning about network marketing. Johnny did something that was brilliant. And every time he would meet someone, he would say, okay, every time we would do a three-way or I put him on the phone with an upline or something, he would say, okay, great. He would say, okay, sir, can I, in case I need to reach out for other contacts, can I have your number? And Johnny would be writing down the numbers of people everybody meets, whether they're in network marketing or outside of network marketing. He would write down what they would do. They would be a part of his contact list. And throughout the years, as I was in different companies, and I never would keep a contact list, but Johnny did it, when it came time for this company here, Johnny came to me, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't the first time in December of 2014. He actually came to me in December of 2013 for the first time, and he said, this company is looking for a master distributor. It's a company called Total Life Change. They're looking for another person to lead up North American sales. And at that time, it wasn't ready for me. I said no. I wouldn't even listen to him. And I'm saying, in my mind, who is Johnny? He was in my downline in another company. Please, again, it's my thinking wasn't right. But Johnny had been building a contact list. He knew powerful leaders from other different companies. And so he would start to call them up and ask them, are you looking? Because you may be in a company one day, a person may be in a company, some of the people that you talk to, and they're, oh, I'm fine in this company. Guys, I've talked to people who told me, I'm in the latest, greatest thing, and I will be here. This is my company. And then I come to find out several months later, they've been in 5 different companies since then. But what I would do is when they told me, oh, I'm in the greatest company, and they would try to recruit me, I would hang the phone up and delete their email. Wrong thing. Because if I just had captured their information, just talked to them, okay, this is what you're doing, this is where you are right now, I'll just contact you later and let you know exactly, how I'm doing or how things are going. If I had built the contact list like Johnny did, Johnny gets the majority of his $50,000 a week comes from check matches. It's not from his binder. It's from his check matches. 50% check matches, not only your personal, but remember all of their personal. So Johnny started calling a lot of the people he met throughout the industry, throughout the years, different people in different businesses. Many of them were in other businesses. They weren't interested. Some were. And so that's a golden nugget, guys, that I'm giving to you. Listen, always build a contact list. You don't have to join what somebody is doing, but get their name and number because things change. When I talked to Johnny the first time, I wasn't interested. I wasn't looking. But a year later, when Johnny came back to me, at that point, I was open. I was ready. So all I'm saying to you guys is this. We get hit with people's deals all the time. There's nothing wrong with building a contact list, having that person's name and number. Why? Because you never know in the future as you keep building your business what they're going to be interested in, what's going to appeal to them. And that's why, guys, this is absolutely huge. We have some major leaders on our team that at the time that we tried to tell them about total life changes, they weren't interested, but then they turned around and came back. Now they're interested. Now they're ready to build when they see the momentum of the company. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, it's all about that planning. And remember I said, the average networker plan 30 to 90 days out, but successful people, they plan 5 to 10 years out. So the people that you come in contact with right now, realtors or whoever they are, you get their information, you just keep dripping on them. See, and as we keep getting more new products coming in, you go back and revisit them. Why? Because they may have not been ready when they first said no. And that leads to a real big point here, guys. And I'm going a little bit longer than I wanted to. But you have to realize when somebody tells you no, like I told no to Johnny back in 2013. Guys, if Johnny had been the networker that he was when he first joined me in my company many years ago that I was working, and he heard no, Johnny would have been done. He wouldn't have talked to another person. He would have quit. But Johnny realized it's a numbers game. He realizes that the more people you talk to, you're going to have X amount of people that will listen to you. But here's what the average person does. When we get in network marketing and we hear the word no, we're ready to give up. But now let's analyze what that word no really is. It's just a sound coming out of somebody's mouth. Are you really ready to let a sound from another human cause you to give up on your goals and your dreams? To cause you to give up on your opportunity? I can't tell you how many people I've talked to in the business and they're excited one day and they go out and they talk to 2 or 3 people and they hear the word no and then you call them back, you can't get them on the phone anymore. Why? Because they let a sound coming out of a person's mouth stop them from their dreams. And you'll find that people will go from company to company to company, and every time they hear the word no, they'll stop, and then someone will call them up, oh, here's a brand new Bengal company, and it's going to do blah, 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 and they get excited again, and they'll join that company, they'll go out and try to talk to people, they'll hear the word no again, and then they're dead, and they're waiting for a phone call. Guys, that's a vicious cycle. Aren't you really ready to have a home? Aren't you really ready to be a part of something big, something phenomenal, and something that can make a difference in a person's life? Although we don't mitigate, the products don't mitigate any diseases and we don't claim anything, but guys, the testimonies that are coming in, to be able to touch somebody's life and they have a better quality of life because they get a positive response to the nutrition going in their body, isn't that worth it? The products that you take, what it's doing for your body, isn't it worth it? It doesn't matter how much money you're making right now. If you're planning like successful people, I'm going to plan 5 to 10 years out. For the next 5 years, I'm going to constantly meet people. I'm going to constantly show my before and afters. I'm going to constantly stay connected and learning and being on the training calls and knowing what's necessary Guys, that's how Johnny did it. And I was talking to my wife this morning. I said, oh, my God, it just hit me. Can you believe what Johnny did? He was a newbie. And now look at him because he did something right. He kept building on contacts. He kept going out and kept getting information, and he didn't let the word no stop him. And look where he is now. All I can tell you guys is we have some phenomenal products. This NVIDIA is a game changer. It's our only company's live protein. The live protein, guys. In fact, I was talking to the Dr. Ramiro, and the NVIDIA that you get in your bottle, guys, it's good. It lasts up to a year. It stays live up to a year. This live protein that's put into a serum that you rub on your face and all over your body. It's not just your face, guys. I got a scar on my wrist from when I was a child, about 5 or 6 years old. My father told me not to be, cutting open boxes with a razor blade. And as soon as they leave home, I grab the razor blade and I start slicing through the boxes. And, boom, right across my wrist. Almost, guys. The doctor told me that he never seen a cut that went so close to a vein without hitting it. Surgically, they could not cut that close to a vein without hitting it. And I wouldn't be here today. But I thank God that I am. But that scar that I had, guys, for years and years and years, I've been putting the NVIDIA on there. Now it's lightening up. So it's amazing. It's amazing because the NVIDIA is not just used, just for, the sagginess or the wrinkles around the eye. The doctor told me that if you were able to cut yourself right now, a fresh cut, and you put the NVIDIA on it, not only would it heal up within hours, but you won't leave a scar. Now, I'm not going to cut myself to test that, but that's what he was saying, is because what happens is you got to understand it's like a baby. He says a newborn baby, if a newborn baby gets cut, the baby doesn't scar. Why? Because the stem cell activity is at an all-time high. It's constantly renewing and rejuvenating the skin. Guys, this is science. I mean, you're dealing with something that's absolutely phenomenal here. So if you understand what you have, guys, I tell you right now, you should have several orders of the NVIDIA. I counted today. I have 40 orders of the NVIDIA that I paid for that are coming, that are going to be shipped out on Friday. 40 orders. Why? Because the majority of them, guess what? I have people that want it already. That's the power of what we're talking about here. We're talking about a company, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about products that are phenomenal, products that get results, and that's why I'm so happy. What I want to do is right now, guys, is I want to open the line up just for a second. Does anybody have a quick question before we end this section of our training? If you have a quick question, *6 if you're on the phone lines. If you are on the online webinar, and again, the latest news that we got is because of the label issue has now been fixed, the NVIDIA product will be shipping out on Friday. So and again, guys, on my wrist, there's a scar there on the wrist, and again, that scar is not only lightening up, but it's literally becoming more like my skin. So it's just phenomenal. Just give you guys an update on that. So I'm in love with it. So any questions from anybody that's on the line with us, or if you're on the online webinar,